if I had to draw the event scaling of everything, if this is like all the little like players in the event, if this is literally the event, this is all the people, this is the regular players. It's like a puppet. These guys are all strings. And these guys are all getting controlled by Twitch. Twitch and Euphonia Studios. This is Twitch. This is them like making sure the event goes good. This is them making the event. But it didn't matter. Because it's like my team is like perfect for this. My team like is so flawless for this that it's like the whole event was cooked to begin with. They had no chance. But it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like they think I'm here, but I'm not here. Do you think that the best 4 English players out of 200 in this 9,000 size map, you think it was just luck that all of us were teamed? The end of the first day is literally the end of the first day. They had Feinberg, they had Fruitberries, and they had Curryway all in this bunker. And they had me here. Out of all 9. Think about it. The first day had 4, second day had 2 servers, and the third day was 1. So, beginning of the tournament, Curryway, Feinberg, Fruit, Daz. Beginning of the first day, Curryway's on server 1, Fruit's on server 2, or Feinberg's for server 2, Fruit's on server 3, and I'm on server 4. The next day, it was server 1, server 2, server 1, server 1. Yeah, they're all in this like server here, and I'm over here. And here's like the cornucopias. And then the next day of the tournament, all 4 of the people went here, which is where I met Feinberg or Curryway and Fruit. After us 3 met, it's pretty much GG's. Because worst case scenario, I met with none of them, and all 3 of them were together. That was absolute worst case scenario, but I didn't think that would happen. And the reason I didn't think it would happen is because I think they did something with the putting people on servers based off of the performance of the first day. I could never figure out the exact sorting method they used, but I think there was something to keep it balanced. Which is why I think me and Feinberg were not on the same day until the last day. That was my theory. My theory was that there was 4 boxes, and they did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, like, and then after the people that got eliminated when they did 2, they re-put people out, and then they did 1, 2, 3, 4, which is why me and Feinberg weren't on the same. That's my theory, because then the best seating you'd want to have for a team of 4 on the first day would be 1, 5, 9. My other method of thinking was that it was going to be like top 4, 8, 12, 16, and then like 100 through 10. Like, I don't know. I had like another method of thinking, but even then, if you go look 1, 5, 9, 13, 18, like, or 17, like, there's not many players that are going to be that good anyways, because most of the people that were under like top 40 were pretty bad. If Feinberg plays in the first day and does good, and I'm not there, he's getting number 1. Which means I could go for 5th. I just thought that him getting 2nd and me going for 6th place is a harder window to hit. Versus if I get 1st place, then the window for like Curryway or Fruit or one of them getting 5th place would be higher, if that makes sense. I feel like the 15913 is easier to prep for than like a 3-8 3-8 13 18 type combo. But or 3-7 12 17. And this isn't even everything, obviously. This is just the surface. Like there's like the lying about like the amount of health pots you have. There's like prepping for the freaking final 9 hitboxes and having 3 guns. Like the method of the 9 hitboxes, having 3 guns, having a backpack for your health, backpack for other things, food, canteen, sword. Like after the first day, it was really theory crafting how the final day would go. No, the triple shotgun strategy was day 1. That was a day 1. Cause what was my hotbar? It was sword, canteen, food, sniper, shotgun. I was gonna do dart gun, but I didn't do dart. I switched from my dart gun to my AR because I didn't think that dart guns were good after I did it. What was the last one? It was blocks, right? It's either blocks or pickaxe. I think I was cycling between both. And then I had my canteen, or I had my first backpack and I had my second backpack. Okay, Blitz Hunt, with there being the main room, and then there's all these rooms. But when you're in 2nd place or 3rd place and you need to beat this first team, you want to target specific teams that like you want to target specific teams if possible. Because if you have a team of 5, the most optimal strategy is everyone goes one direction. Everyone goes one direction. And then in specific intervals, go that way. You want to go in a clockwise rotation or anti-clockwise. The main thing you do is you all move in a specific situation, and then you have one person who is the catalyst. And what this person does is they go this way. They go opposite. Because the problem which you face when you're playing in Blitz Hunt is that every time you guys move, there are people going as you move. So like this blue person will go here. They like, let's say there's these rooms right here. Pretty much this person, let's say orange guy, is here. And then orange guy sees purple guy go into this room. And they see this person over here. So they're like, okay, I see him through the map. They see pink going this way, and they see orange going this way. So orange goes to this room. And then all of a sudden, purple's here. And they're in opposites. So you can like dodge the person, right? You can keep moving rooms because people aren't gonna go back to the room that they cleared. So they usually move in a circle direction anyways. You rarely see people go back into a room they just cleared. The point is that you have each of your teammates go a specific direction, north, south, east, or west, and then you have your other person go in a circle the opposite way. And pretty much, there's different timings you could do for it. Like, you could do it, like, as they switch, you guys cross rooms, and they could re-clear the room. Like, what you could do is you could do, like, 30-second, or, like, let's say 20-second intervals for each room, and then the green person spends 10 in each room. And the reason is that they cut the people that are rotating in between these 20-second intervals by every 10 just fast clearing versus the purple, the other members do slow clearing of each room. It gets rid of the waste of like people like quadruple clearing a corner. Like if you just fast clear everything, like there's always people hiding behind pillars and just like doing weird movements. But when you have a green person coming in that's like clearing the extra things, like, and like every 20 seconds or so, this green person's gonna meet up with like, so they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the first room, there's 2 people. And then in this room, after the 10 seconds, they spend 10 seconds clearing this before the other pink person goes this way. And when they go this way, there's a 10-second interval where they're both in the room clearing. After the 10 seconds is up, this person moves here. And they spend 10 seconds in here while this pink here, or this purple, is spending their last 20 seconds in this room. So then now, this guy goes here. And this room already had 20 seconds of one pink guy clear it and 10 seconds of the other green guy clear it. So it had double cleared this room already. So this room is pretty safe already, right? And the thing is, because the green dude is going in anti-clockwise, the whole people that are stuck in the main purple rotation is this way, right? They're stuck in the wheel. The wheel is, let's say they're like stuck here. The wheel is turning, which means they have to move with the wheel. If all 4 of the hunters are going in the same direction and they clear a room pretty well, then it's like they're stuck in the rotation. They can't move back to this room if they're all moving the same way, because they're just gonna be caught. It's just brain dead. Meanwhile, green dude over here is switching around the map during the same time that they're all moving. So now we're on rotation 3. He got here. 1, 2, 3. He spent 10 seconds, right? It's been 30 seconds now because he's done 3 rotations. He spends 10 seconds first. So let's say we're on 35 seconds in because of rotating time, right? That after is half the time this guy, the second rotation, he spent 20 in this one, and now he's second rotations here. He spent 10 seconds through here. So then after this 10 seconds are up, this green guy is spending, he's going here now. So as this purple is finishing his second clear of this room, which is 20 seconds, green comes in and pinches anyone trying to move in this area while simultaneously clearing the extra parts that this person did not. So the one thing you'd want to have during this Blitz Hunt would be good comms between pink and green. Like being able to comm when you're rotating between rooms. So you say room 7 has been cleared mainly on the south side. So this person coming in, technically the way you want to optimizably clear this is in a snake pattern equivalent to the opposite of the anti-clockwise. Technically, because if the green's going this way and you're coming on this way, you want to clean the room like this. Technically, you want to clean it in the direction of the anti-clockwise if possible, because you're going this yeah, we decided, right? Yeah, you're going this way. So because you're going this way, you want to clear in the direction that you enter the room. You're not going to enter the room and then you're going to go to the back and re-clear it, right? So when the green person clears it, every time it goes 10, 20, this guy's room 1. Or let me write it better. Let's start with this method. So 2, 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 6, 3, 2. And that's like the rotation, right? Versus like this person who starts here, for example, we'll say they start at 2 and then they go to 3. Or I guess we should more talk about the person that's on the opposite. We should talk about someone that's like here. So we'll talk about this person. This person's on 8. And then they're on 7. And then they're on 2. And then they're on 4. And then they're on 1. And they're on 2. All of these, like, depending on your rotation, like, and depending on, obviously, like, depending on which side your green guy goes first, like, it overlaps and covers everything while cutting off the people that rotate. Because there's plenty of people, like, I told Sage Mommy this strategy for the hunting, or not hunting, for hiding, was to sit kind of near an entrance like here and camp and be able to like move between rooms quickly. Cause there was one part where she sat like right here on the edge of this room, and every time she saw a hunter that was kind of going this way, she'd just go to the other side of this room and camp right here, and then like maneuver around it. Like, obviously there's different maps, so it just depends. But like in general, like you want to be near a door. But like this is the counter to that. This is the perfect way to clear all the rooms in the span of 2 minutes. Or 100 seconds, I mean. Sometimes you could literally, depending on how they're spaced, you could keep doing loops depending on where the hunters are stacked. Because most likely than not, most of the hunters are going to be built like this, where they're like just like kind of not clearing everything, but they're like blundering a little bit, you know? Like there's always like some weird spot, because like at the beginning of the game they clear this and all of a sudden people are moving in this direction, and then you're hitting this like square here until some idiot moves up this way, and then you move your square to like here because they just cleared it. So I don't know. Isn't it like a hallway and there's like weird like slabs here that you can like tuck on the inside, kinda? Can't you like tuck here? And then like you can't see it because they're like in the wall. I don't know. I would much rather just be on the outside of the wall. So then like depending on if you see like someone in this room, you sit here, and then you like if you see him starting to like move towards this door, then you move like away. But I would not sit in the middle, because then you're just like cooked.